the holders. This is a collection of stories from the Holder series. In any city, in any country, there's a mental institution, or halfway house you can try any of these in. There were 2,538 of these objects, but 2,000 were lost. The remaining 538 must never come together. Ever. These stories have been gathered from various sources, many of which are questionable, at best, but they all follow a similar thread. They tell the tale of a number of objects, which, when brought together, will bring about horrendous consequences, details of which drive most people mad. The veracity of the stories is always in question. This is how it is intended to be. Nobody really knows if these objects are real, or if there are, indeed, a set number of objects that exist in the world that yearn for a reunion with their kin. Speculation runs rampant, but, if brought together, will cause the end of the world as we know it. Each object is protected by a holder, who presents a series of trials to anyone who seeks its object. Failing on any of these trials, no matter how insignificant your failure was, earns you a terrible fate. Each of the stories details the exact sequence of steps you need to retrieve one of the objects. Most of them start with you going to a specific kind of place and asking to speak to the holder of the object you want. You are then guided to a hidden section of the building, where after several trials, you will meet the holder, who will only answer one question, which is different for each holder. The objects, while powerful and fearsome, lack the ability to freely gather together of their own volition, and so have called forth a need in certain individuals. These people become seekers, their stories as twisted and damned as the objects themselves. These seekers have oft set out for three main reasons: to seek for power, to seek for reunion, or to seek for separation. Their goals are known: to mutate and change them into villains and monsters, but we can only hope that one with a just heart prevails over these foes. There may very well be a reason that you have come across this site, dear viewer. Perhaps the objects are calling.